This video is brought to you by Miniature Market. Thousands of board games, miniatures, and paints, discount prices at miniaturemarket.com. Hello everybody, welcome to another War and Pieces. Well, today we're going to be looking at not a war game per se, but GDW always put out some really good games, both war and science fiction. And today we are going to be looking at, yes, Imperium, Empires in Conflict, World in Balance. A great little box game, easy to learn, hard to master type of game. It's basically a very deep story, and what I really like is they give you a book, which I will show you, which is the history of such. As you can see, they actually took the time to put a pamphlet in here so you can learn about the history of everything. And it's basically about, we finally leave Earth, and we decide to take a look out in the galaxy, only to find that all the stars have pretty well been conquered by the Zuru Sakara. I think I said that right. And it gives them a whole history of their race, so you get a good feel and background on what they're all about. And then leads right into the board game where we're out there and we're like, this ain't going to happen. And guess what happens? We decide to take on the Grand Empire. Typical. And how it turns out, well, that's pretty much up to you. So, without further ado, let's take a look at some of the components. So I definitely wanted to show this one off a bit. As you can see, it comes in a very small box, and of course it comes with your easy flow charts, which really help you out and keep everything nice and balanced. As you can see, from combat result factors, missile combat result factors, and all kinds of things that are going on as you're trying to produce things and grow. You know, it is a true very strong 4X game. Here's all the counters that you need, and of course here we have a couple of the counters that I just wanted to show you guys real quick. As you can see, the blue is for the Terrians and the red is for the Evil Empire. Gee, you could tell this was made a while ago, huh? The history, which really just breaks everything down very nicely. You have your turn charts. Here's your rule book. There's not a lot to this rule book. It's very descriptive. It really keeps everything where you want it. As you can see, just your basic chits, which your attack, your movement, and of course your defense abilities. Oh my God! Look at this. An old. Now, I didn't plan on keeping this in here, but yes, there was an old catalog with this one. Shows you what the type of thing I had. But basically, in a nutshell, very easy to do. As you can see, everything just kind of snaps together. Now, if you find some, I'm sure they're not going to be perfect, but basically, everything just kind of snaps in. And I always liked when things locked in together, and it just works a lot better. You have a couple other boards that you're going to snap in there, and you're going to have your entire star travel with your routes and everything else and all together, and it really is a fantastic. These are your jump points. Okay, this is your secondary systems. This would be a primary system. So these are primary systems that you are going to want to establish, and of course the unknown space, of course. But that pretty much is it. There's a couple more boards that you put together here, and it all just comes together, of course, and makes like a tremendously sizable but not an oversized board. It's small enough to keep the conflict. It moves pretty quickly. It is all in all a really remarkable game. So let's go up top and get my final thoughts. Now, I've seen a bunch of these on eBay and stuff like that, and I like taking a look at this old stuff because I first always look out there to see if you can still get it, because I hate to see it, do something that you might not be able to get your hands on. And there's a bunch of them out there, and they range anywhere from $8 all the way to about maybe $20-25. This is a well worth it game. It is fun. It is easy, easy to learn. Like I said, hard to master. There's a lot going on with bombardment and all the other cool stuff that you do. As you saw, the components are basic at best, but the game is rich and fun, and I really enjoy it. So there you go. I'm going to give this one a 3.5 stars out of 5. You guys can check this out, and be sure to check it out either on eBay, Amazon, wherever else, BGG. I'm sure there's a bunch of them. But it was a very enjoyable game. And as you can see, it's an old classic, and I do love the old classics. Well, until next time, from War and Pieces, it is your old pal Rob, and we will see you soon.